Alright, how's everybody doing? I'm kinda on the tired side, but that's alright. But yeah, classes start tomorrow, so I wanted to at least get a small thing done before. Well, I say a small thing, this is actually a pretty big thing. I've only really done the beginning, yeah. So, I am trying to finish, well, I say finish, at least get started on an arc for a game that I've been working on with a couple friends for a while. Which, yeah, I've been procrastinating for a while because either being busy or just not remembering to do it. So now we're gonna do it. But yeah, hold on, let me turn on the music. Right up. If you want this to be turned on, I will. That's good for me. Turn you up a little. Maybe not 5 decibels. Do 5.5. That should be good. Alright. So. Okay. Alright. Let's. Okay, some of this is relevant, some of it isn't. Ryoga gets the tundra, meets the archaeologist. Okay, so the game's name is Scale Seekers, but you can't see that because I'm only currently showing you the pages because it has comments from both me and my friends, and I don't want to give you all my real government name. So, right. And okay, we have our 3 main characters. I don't see their name, or not all of them. Let me see this one. Thank you, me. So, I was mainly just an editor for the outline from the most part, and then our quote-unquote project head who, yeah, quote-unquote project head hasn't really been working on it too much. Or he didn't know how to take this specific arc, and so he was like, dog, you do it. You give it. Actually, no, I was like, hey, should I just try and fully do it myself? And he was like, yeah, sure, why not? So now I want to do it. So this was just a scene that so Crash Dump Tundra is the name of this area. But it's very important to know the name of the area before. It's Slickleaf City. Which is like, this is like the start of the mid-game. So, our trio, Bruce, Milo, and Phoebe, which I wonder if I can pull up. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull up a thing of them. I should be able to. Pictures so people can get a good idea of what they're like. You able to see that? Not as well as I'd hoped. Like, okay, you can see the main bit, which is Earth 3 Heroes. Right here. Oop. This is Milo. He attacks with a yo-yo. He's kind of your more brooding, sad type. This is Bruce. He's your kind of default, very like the Monkey D. Luffy kind of default shonen protagonist. And this is Phoebe, who's a tomboyish skater girl. Skater girl. You know. YK. Oh, this would have been perfect to show off all three. What's up? Right? Okay, but anyways, back to story. I don't want to talk about the whole Slip Leaf arc because I just want to get working on the story again. But this is Slip Leaf City. Milo's character arc is he's riding a bit of a high. He did quite a bit in the last arc. Bruce and Phoebe are kind of chill. The three of them are like actually friends by now. Bruce starts Slick Leaf kind of chilling and ends it very much not chilling. So Bruce starts the arc kind of fine. He doesn't really have that much development, but his whole arc is going to be how about trust and how at the beginning of the story he's going to be pretty naive and very trusting 24/7, and then during Slip Leaf he runs into a shapeshifter who is the big bad of the video game, and he is going to I don't know what it's going to do. No. And then he shapeshifts into Bruce and causes a bunch of mayhem as Bruce, which causes him to get imprisoned for a bit, which sucks a lot for Bruce, because like someone in person impersonated him, ruined his reputation, and then that means that there could also be more shapeshifters going around looking like people, and then also causing mayhem that way. Okay, I'm doing a bit of wire management. Give me a second. Alright. So he starts Slickleaf chilling, ends it very distrusting of people, but he's got his friends, so he's chilling at the moment. Milo starts it off by being pretty good, honestly. He does get benched a little bit for the end of Honeybrook, but he comes back soon and then beats up people. And then is he's somewhat the mainish character out of everyone. Probably, like, I don't know. I don't know how I'd describe him. Or I guess that's how I'd describe him. Frogs? Right, the whole pun about frogs being the police. Frog police. It was like a image, not image. There's something about Frogman, police, something like that. It was like a British beat cop, like Old Frogs or something. At some point. And then Phoebe's also pretty... Phoebe doesn't have much going on during Slickleaf, I'm gonna be honest. They infiltrate the casino. Phoebe has a small moment. Which is chill, we're fine with that. Oh, Milo. Milo learns that the big bad was the person who killed his parents. So he's really pissed about that. It takes us to the tundra. He's pissed about it, but they end the tundra, or Slickleaf, with all three of them meeting up at his old place, and then we just have a bit of a long cutscene where Milo talks about his parents and just kind of his life, which I realize is probably something I'm pretty experienced in. I could probably write this scene right now and have it work for a while, probably. I don't know. Wouldn't have to rewrite it unless the characters need to rewrite. Right. But yeah. Milo backstory, and then a little bit of plot, and then they head over to the tundra. Cross the bridge. Run into the archaeologist. Oh my goodness. What I write so much? Basically, everything before this point is not written by me, it was written by my friend. So it gets extremely more verbose before I realized I need to shorten it down. Tundra used to be a beautiful area with a town of lovely people who are more in tune with the mystical arts than anyone other region on the continent. The old castle are down by time. Still considered a holy area. However, in the past couple decades, the group have been supporting them with food and exchange for taking their metal scrap. There's trash everywhere, and the town is going increasingly bitter towards the city. Some of this is a little much. We can edit it, I guess, right now. I kind of like maybe cutting this line and then having it be almost a, like, surprise. Yeah, hold on. We'll edit that into this right now. Crimes, first business. All of them looking to apply. The cemetery is like kind of the afterlife. We aren't entirely sure what we're doing with the cemetery, which is really annoying because this is the arc right before the cemetery. We have the trash dump Tundra, then the cemetery, then the volcano, then the biolith, then that's the end of the beginning. Oh yeah, just a little note. Talk about how the cemetery exaggerated, but there's significant enough evidence that looking into it is worthwhile. Feels like a child's bedtime story. What about you? You fall asleep with them. Most 6 at the time. Rise of Tuna, at the end of arguably selling down. I kind of like the idea of in a scrapyard. It's fun, maybe. I was about to highlight all of it and then put parentheses around it like it's code. Oh, hello Ava, how's it going? Sorry, I got a little into writing for a hot second. But yeah, how's it going? I'm doing a small little writing stream before my classes start again. trying to get. I probably won't finish this arc of. This is. So I'm writing the story to a game that I've been working on with a couple people. And we want to get, like, the story kind of fully finished before we fully double down to work on it. Ooh, yes, very good. Alrighty. They arrive at the town and remark how dreary it is. It's been a hot second since I've looked at this outline too, so I'm just trying to refresh myself at the same time. As they walk around, explain the town. Yeah, introduces herself as chief of the village. So her official title is Noah, but no one calls her that. Oh, right, because... Oh... Slickleaf, the city, kind of enforces some of their laws over here, even if they're pretty different. That's another indicator of Slickleaf kind of abusing the town a little bit. She takes them to her house and treats them to some herbal tea, and we talk about why the trio is here. Bruce is unsure. Yes. Bruce. Distrust art. Maybe I shouldn't explicitly tell them. I was going this way, so they come here to make sure. This is kind of just why they're coming anyways. I'll make a note of this one. Maybe he doesn't describe. Is he going to not? I think. Actually, no. Okay, because in this moment, they're assuming that Basilisk would always be shapeshift when they talk to anyone. Which I feel like makes somewhat sense because the whole lizard-like thing is kind of whack. Yak mentions that she hasn't seen any monsters fitting Milo's descriptions, but gets no suitable clue about anything afterwards. This will bring in the trio that he does know some. Yeah, if she gets noticeably more cagey, then the trio knows that she knows something and she's hiding something from them, which I guess would immediately make them guarded towards anyone in the town, which works for Bruce's distrust arc. Phoebe hates the idea. We should name her. What's a good name for a spiritual chieftain yak? Ooh, Aurora could be good. Like Aurora Borealis in this part of the country at this time of day. localized entirely within this town. I'll just put it under potential yak mines. I like Celeste. Celeste is a nice one, but no, that's not how you spell Aurora. Aurora. Ooh, we could also go for like should go LOM. What does this one mean? LOM. Does it mean anything? Okay. Euphira. Maybe. Meaning gold. It just sounds like a name someone would name their child. They'd be like, oh, it means gold. And then they'd be like, absolute cinema. I was going to do a thing, and then I completely forgot about doing it. Wait a second. I don't know if that actually saved. I don't think this will do anything. Yeah. It looks there. Yippee! Alrighty. Back to smoothing and grooving and grinding and binding. That's my... Oh, Mickey is playing anything. I've gotten sidetracked immediately. I'm learning. Fira feels a little too fantastical. Especially when we have people whose names are like Milo, Bruce, and Phoebe. And what was it, Jones? What's the snake? Snake. Jed. Jed the snake. I wonder if they have. Do they have their fancy sprites in here? Damn, we don't. Damn. Fancy sprites are baller, but alas. I could crash down to take 4. We did not have a good time trying to write this one. Probably also gonna have to integrate a bunch of the things that we said we would do between writing this and writing this. It's changed quite a bit. I think. Let's just write Tundra Knight. Okay. Goes from distrusting to more distrust. Failing because of Milo hates Basilisk. Bastion. This helps him overcome his just say anxiety. He doesn't. Baby gets in here at the home. Basilisk. Hurt them. What? Is legend fully uncovered? Figure out how to get to the sea. This is major plot, minor plot. The town realizes the town worships Basilisk because he's the same species as Goa, so they let him run around. The people who are Also that the name is can I spell virtuous right? Ain't no way. I don't trust that for a second. Holy fuck, I spelled it right. Whoa. All the messages for using smart detection. Here. Huh. Wow. Autobot actually worked out. With the kidnapping of TV cat, they realized they fully like Theo doesn't Bruce doesn't and Milo. Hey. Hey. They want that saves at his name and the people everywhere and I don't know if I should. Oh, it is a Z. Oh, it's only one P. They get attacked by a mech. Okay, hold on. They need to fail something because... And the town goes up to help fight, but Bruce doesn't let them come in. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Assless easily mistake. The neck over times hope catch up same now. Oh yeah, because this doesn't count this. I guess this is actually the we can work this into this and then just have one bullet point called plot. There. Dang, that's kind of crazy. Alrighty, well. Right. Back to almost didn't. Grease still stuck in blue. Yeah, Milo's arc at the moment isn't really gonna be a. I don't really think it would be I'm thinking about it. Alright. So looking at it this way, there's. I realize if I zoom in, y'all can't see nothing. No, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to read. If I don't zoom in, I'll zoom in a little bit. Nice. I think this is slightly bigger. Nothing should be like cut off. That's good. Don't want it to be cut off. Oh shit. Barry's getting 24 viewers now. Who's popping up? Sorry. Would Milo's thing be... I'm pretty sure all of these are not getting in. Does this show start leaving at this point, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Is this something we were thinking about? I heavily dislike this idea. Okay. Got distracted. We know we want some sort of climbing up to the mountain. Actually, these are probably all weak comments. Oh, right. Hold on. I'm all in. I don't want to do this one. Basically, it's just. We'll switch to that at the. Yeah, it can't work with me having both of them. Because then you'll be able to see by the. Yeah, you can't see at the moment. Alright. Honestly, I probably should have just done this after stream. It doesn't fully matter. Um, hello. We're close. I don't even know if people have been. No one's been in the chat, which is fine. That was really quick. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I just had to do a bunch of comments for a couple things that felt like they should have been comments. I think everything I already talked about. Except for this bit, I just commented, I'm not exactly sure what the relationship between the town and Bassett should be. It's kind of like having a thought show up and then start doing weird shit. I don't know. Alright. Okay, so you now have to go where that kind of like fully. We probably need a mountain boss actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We don't have anything planned for like a summit boss, so we probably should. Sorry, I have to send a message. You just gotta open because you might have a person who join us, maybe. But probably not. Because it's like, no, he doesn't have classes tomorrow. Summit boss.
Every time we touch, Something courses through my blood, and I'm born anew. Can you feel this warmth too? I need you so much.
They defeat the Meg and then the townsfolk catch up and say they'll look after Phoebe's parents, Phoebe's parents, and let them go business does.
I feel the stars align for eternity.
So sad.
Till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. When you're far away, I'm absorbed within a haze, so consumed by you. Do you think of me too? Counting down the days.
I like Amara more, so I'm gonna put it first.
Sleepless in a craze, I'm a slave to you, so damn helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystal.
Oh, hello, food. I am gonna go to bed in like a minute, but I wanted to say hi and good luck. Thanks. Have a good rest, a good 8 hours, hopefully, question mark. I don't think I ever got 8 hours on a school night when I was in like high school. But I hope you do, hopefully. That would be nice. But yeah, thanks for wishing me good luck. I think I need it at the moment, because I'm kinda a little stuck. Just gotta think a little bit more. Reese entered Reese. Oh no, I know how I want to read this conversation. That's right. Phoebe moment not staying on. God forbid I needed an all-nighter yesterday on accident. I need a lot of time to sleep. Go get your 8 hours, please. Legally required to at the moment. I'm banishing you to Magic Hand. Please, that's a bye to the. Embrace. Why? This feels more like an actual. Five files more, and then down. Thanks. I guess, yeah. Ugh. Tissues on the desk. That'd be nice. Hmm. Okay, immediately got sidetracked. Hey, I found this Discord that is basically just this guy who compiled a bunch of Blender tutorials in this one Discord server, and then like he put it on the like Blender Reddit. And that's what distracted me. I'm still distracted very much. I was kind of pissed because Bastard instead was getting more ahead, but no, they're staying still. Yeah. Mm.
Even hearts like mine can learn to cry. This is no disguise. What I feel inside is not a lie.
Bring them back. They probably wouldn't run into that many things early on because that would just be like, I don't know. Like, this town is old, so any part of the ruins that's close to the town. Oh, Kolga. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, dog, but thank you for following. It immediately lost my entire train of thought. God damn it. What was I talking about? Right. So if they're looking for culturally relevant, like, items, because that's the job that the archaeologists have been given, then we really gotta name them. Not naming them is like has been a thorn in our side. Yet again, I've completely blanked out because I was... Right, archaeologists' job to find culturally relevant artifacts, bring them back to the village. They're probably not going to find a lot on the first quote-unquote excursion, because I think we kind of planned on doing a couple to have the trio come back to town and then talk to some townsfolk and then be like, ugh. So the first thing that they find out has to probably be something they already kind of know. So it would have to be stuff about the cemetery. Maybe something to do with Algoa. Maybe they find her house. Finding her house would be a good one. I don't know. Because then that would mean that if they're trying to find their house, then... Or no, if they find her house, then maybe they would find her personal artifacts. But... no, those would have been taken immediately, because she's really old at this point. Those would have been taken ages ago, after she died. And then we were also going to... we were going to at some point. Did we change the myth? Okay, so Algoa is like a mythological figure, but she actually existed. And she's supposed to be. She, like, accidentally left her home, which ended up. The way out ended up closing up behind her. And then she wandered around, found this town, helped out the people, learned how to shapeshift into other creatures. Which I guess means that I don't know. I feel like the whole shapeshifting thing is heavily based off of no one ever trying to be a biologist. Or I guess a zoologist. Because the way it quote-unquote works at the moment is if you understand something on a deep level, then if you understand something on a deep level, then you are able to shapeshift into it. It just doesn't make sense for it to not work in a way. Someone has to study the animals, right? I don't know. I'll have to take it up with Mr. A Sprite himself. Yeah. Alright. Well, okay. So the first thing I find it should be some sort of confirmation that the cemetery actually exists. So maybe like a this would have to be before Algoa even showed up to this town. So it would have to be old. So maybe something related to her and related to the cemetery? So, okay, if it's something related to her and related to the cemetery, it would be something that timeline-wise would be erected after she dies. And if it's coming with some sort of proof that the cemetery exists, then maybe it's... Maybe it's what? Dude, I completely forget why. Okay, I can just write down. I don't need to know what the proof is right now. I can just write down they find proof. There, all the rest of the rooms. And and yeah, go up and proof that cemetery exists. God damn it, I can never spell cemetery right. Cemetery should be A-R-Y. Like, that looks wrong. That looks wrong. It should be A-Y. No? I'll access my location. Okay. Like, hold on, if I... Nonce. Why is everything a nonce? Isn't that British for pedophiles? Can you not highlight the thing you want to edit anymore? Why not? It's been a hot second since I did this, alright? Leave me alone. Maybe... Here... 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 Oh. No, that didn't actually change what I said. Why not? That should have done that. Why wasn't it doing that? What the heck? All of that for nothing. Am I trying this? Can't sleep. What's new? Oh, I don't know. I've been spelling the word cemetery over and over, and I swear A-R-Y just looks more right than E-R-Y. And I was trying to inspect element to change the E to an A, but it didn't work, and I don't know why. Alright, there's a reason I only did half of a comp site degree before moving over to game design, I guess. But yeah. Unhinged fucking behavior, I guess. But what's new? But yeah. Sucks that you can't get to sleep though. I don't know if I ever told you my, like, advice for falling asleep. What am I doing? Wait, can you not hear me? Hello? Hello? I did answer you, I think. Oh, you couldn't. I did answer you. Okay. I was spelling the word cemetery, and then, I could have sworn that cemetery was with, ended with ARY instead of ERY. I've got a cemetery. Yeah, here. We're gonna... I could have sworn it was spelled like this, which just makes sense with how you say the word, but it's ERY. It's like cemetery, which is wrong. No one says cemetery. So, oh, wrong. That is cemetery. Oh, right, did I, almost completely forgot about that. The piece of advice that I give to a lot of people when they tell me they have trouble sleeping is that I think of me just laying down with my eyes closed as like sleeping at half efficiency. Because then, you know, you have that thing where you're trying to go to sleep, but you can't. So you get frustrated about not being able to sleep, which makes it so that you can't sleep even more. That kind of goes away because you're at least getting rest, which is good for you. I don't know. I feel like going into sleeping with that mindset helped me fall asleep much faster. But I know that's like not something that helps everyone. I have a couple friends who are just straight up insomniacs. Actually, there should be a comment. Not sure what to do. Maybe something physical from the cemetery. Why did I have red lines underneath it? Am I being gaslit by... Oh, you almost saw my real name there. I don't think you could make it out. Hold on. I don't know. My brain is weird. It's hard for me to sleep sometimes, like not hurt sometimes. Also, take like that. I got that, but what are you writing? Oh, right. This is the plot outline to an RPG me and a couple friends have been working on, and I'm, I guess, like the writer. I'm not fully. My friend who's like, this is like his baby, uh, his thing. He wrote most of this, and then I just kind of went through and helped him edit it a lot. What is this something? Oh, this is for a take of the trash dump. Oh, glad to clear that up well. Yeah, no. I spent like the entire start of the stream like going through what it was, and then I realized, wait, nobody's even here. This is kind of just for me at the moment. Which, to be fair, helped me out a bit, since I needed to get a couple notes down. Sorry for being confusing. You're alright, you're being chillin'. Species. Milo's arc. Milo doesn't really change that much, I don't think, during this arc. This is a Phoebe and Bruce arc. But I think it's fine. Because I feel like most arcs are Milo arcs. So it's fine for him to take a bit of a backseat. We get a Bruce and Phoebe arc. Next arc is a Bruce and Milo arc. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm back. I was at my friend's house having I'm going to guess sandwich, and if it's not sandwich, I don't know, be mildly disappointed in myself. But yeah, click the wrong bucket again. Bucket? The wrong button. Hopefully, relevant artifacts, bring it back to the village. Like, yeah, it's having a sleepover. No, not a sandwich. And his cat slept on me. It was really cute. The cat stole my bra, walking around the house with it. What the heck? Evil cat. When my cats were really young, I just noticed something that is probably something I should fix immediately. When my cats were really young, I one day woke up with both of them like on top of me. You did have a sandwich at his house though, it was good. Hell yeah, I was somewhat right. But both of them were like on top of me. And like they woke me up and I was like, And like Mango was like walking off and Opal was like straight up on top of me, and then she straight up pees on me, which was fucked up. And it took me like a second to realize because I was like half asleep and I'm like, what the fuck, I've just been pissed on. Never forgive her for that. No, I've definitely forgiven her. Did have some, it was good. What do I like on my sandwich? I don't know. I like baked bread, so I kind of just make random sandwiches, I'm not gonna lie. With whatever my parents cooked up. My cat's evil. Yeah, she only did that once, though. And I'm the only person she's ever pissed on. Usually it's just other people's beds. Or their litter box. Mostly their litter box. But yeah. Absolutely evil individual. It's really funny story to tell though. It's just like I'm groggy and I'm like, why does it feel so warm? And then I was like, and what? And then I just died. Like mustard and mayo on any sandwich. I wish I was a mustard kind of guy. I don't really like mustard that much. Mayo though? I'll put mayo on anything. You said sandwich? No! Not without which. I love anytime someone uses sans as like without, because that's like what sans means. It's just I can't stop thinking about him. The skeleton, I see his face wherever I go. You cannot escape the skeleton. I'm one of those weird ass people that can eat a spoonful of mayo without throwing up. Okay. I'm not that level of mayo connoisseur. I'm like if a sandwich is dry, I'll add mayo to it to make it less dry. But not just I don't know. I like eggs and mayo though. Eggs and mayo are so good. Which is so funny because that's just egg twice. That's just two different forms of egg together. Alright. Right, I want to finish this version of the plot before I dip. Or conversely, before 12 a.m. when I should probably go to sleep so I can wake up tomorrow. Alright. Egg sandwiches with mayo go hard? Hell yeah. I'm within good company. Have a discussion. Not discussion. Yeah. Fine. Why am I so sneezy? Hold on, I'm gonna go get like a tissue or something. Blow my nose, cause I swear. Something's in the air. Maybe it's dusty right now or something. Rusty and dusty or something. I don't know. Give me one. Actually, let me write this specific line and then I'll get it. Why did I go and prove that the sandwich want to hear something kind of funny but kind of inappropriate? That's fine. God damn it, I spelled it with A-R. Go for it. I will be back in a second. Probably before you finish typing it up. I can breathe again. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. Nothing I ate for dinner was spicy. Okay. All cozied up into a blanket. I need a PNG that's just me in a blanket. Because look who showed up. I was talking about you earlier. About how you beat on me. Excuse me, I'm having. Me and my friend were making sandwiches, the same guy, the cat, and let's just say no condom. which is that's what I'm gonna shorthand condiment into. I'm gonna start being like, yo, you kept bringing that up the whole night. That's so funny. It's like, bro, no condom on that sandwich? Crazy. Oh, both of you are showing up. What the heck? She just pushed Mango out of. No, that's not a good idea. But it is a funny idea. Mango? Mango, do you want to come in? Don't just look at me from outside my room. Nah, Mango's having none of that. She's now going to be slightly outside my room. Kitty Oval. Well, sadly, the kitty that was here decided to leave the moment she saw her sister entering. And now her sister does not want to fully come in anymore. She's just staring at me menacingly. Madam, if you want to come in, you can come in. I might also be being a little too noisy for Mango. Mango likes minimum amounts of noise. Alrighty. No, not the kitty. Yeah, alas, the kitty is gone. Right, over here. So currently we're kittyless. But we don't mind being kittyless. Because the kitties are allowed to do... Oh, what song is this? This is Out of Orbit by Garage. Hold on. Let me hit you with that link. All of the songs I've been playing this stream have been from the Valhalla soundtrack. And by Valhalla, I mean VA-11 Hall A. Good game. Wouldn't recommend. Kind of. It shows its age sometimes. I'm not gonna, but not a bad thing. 100% of the time. Sometimes that means it's a bit raw. I don't know. Just. Oh, I'm completely just. Because Basilisk should be doing things to prevent the trio from doing things at the moment. There's some Kirby plushies in the room. I have a friend who, anytime she like messages me, she's like, the plushie wall is getting like the plushies are like eating up more space in her room than she is. You have 56 Kirby plushies? What the fuck you mean you have 56 different Kirby plushies? That's biblical levels of greed. actually bonkers. What that? The cemetery also has a power that I want to get, or something like that. Oh, they would also probably run into someone from Honeybrook Hollow. Oh, different characters. Okay, but that's still 56 plushies. That's still an insane amount. Started this in 2020 though. I guess you had 5 whole years of collecting plushies. I should buy some plushies for myself. I deserve a plush. Oh. Dox myself again. I just want 120%. Is that too much to ask? There you go. My plushies in my room are all my Kirby plushies and a few characters from Object Shows and Blahage. I didn't know what Object Shows were for a while until there was this very specific video about a very specific villain. Something like that. It was some kind of clickbaity title like that. And then he like dies unceremoniously. I don't know. Was it Eri from 1? Was it Eri? Yes, Eri. It was very interesting. I liked it. Well, I actually didn't watch the show. I just watched the I just watched the video essay, but it was an interesting video essay. I'll say that. I have a crush for the main character named Leon. I now do have to look up right, because they just have their I don't remember what object he is, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he was the backpack, I think. You have your own object though? Don't watch it though, it's so clean. It's nice that you're making something. Oh, is that what your profile picture is? We got a little guy on there. Weird YouTube. Yeah, that's cool. We love people who are making things. His name is... Would it be RSI or Reci? Reci. Random swiping. I kind of like the idea of object show, but instead it's like stock images. Though you'd have to probably buy a license to the stock images. Or I guess you could just keep the watermark. I don't know if you can edit a stock image, if that's within the license. First one, it's Resi. Or RSI. Fuck. I don't know, I feel like anytime you're supposed to, like... Actually, maybe not. Opinions are weird. I was gonna say that you have to, like, type it out like that. But you don't have to do that all the time. I use free ones that I don't have to pay for. Not AI though. Fuck AI. Hell yeah. We hate AI. This is not an AI Twitch stream. Anti-AI down here. Down under. Down under? I don't know why we'd be down under. Not in Australia. Or maybe that's what I'm trying to get you to think, when actually I am in Australia. I've been meticulously hiding my Australian accent. I'm not gonna actually try and do an Australian accent. If you see sketchbooks, it's mostly good for fun. So just keep this as far aside though. No, I get it. It's like you got like the pieces that you like put a bunch of effort into, and then you got your little doodles of your little guy. I know what you mean. That's something I would roll with. I don't really do sketchbooks. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do like a daily little sketch at least. I don't know. If I were to do that, I think I would rather it be pixel art though, because maybe I'd have it be like pen sketches. Because I like working in pen, but I never really do it because I just never work with that in like I never work with that for games or for anything I really do outside of. But I like animating. I don't know. I'll think about it more later. Arasai is basically just a stupid god. He has a big cat powers, but he forgets about them because he's bored. That's kind of funny. I do like the idea of someone who is so powerful and gains so many abilities that they just forget that they have a bunch of them. It's a fun idea. So I guess it's good for in a comedic sense, but I can see it being really bad when it comes to if you use it in a serious way, because then it starts feeling like contrivances, because technically they could have any power, but yeah. I love him, he's my favorite child. That's how I feel about my VTuber. She's my little favorite child. Anyone who uses in the show most of the time is Flight. Alright. Sometimes I wish I had Flight. I just put on like goggles and like a mouth guard, and then I just fly over to my school and I don't have to pay for gas or have a car. The show is a joke option, so okay. There's some more, but who cares about that? Fair enough. You get to have a little comedic thing. That's what that means. Afterwards. Oh, our side dives to the first episode to a demon. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that plot twist. Like, this is my favorite child. I kill him brutally in the beginning of my story. But also, that's so real. Shut up. I'm in deeper in the scrapyard. We're also setting up so much stuff about like the Slickleaf and Tundra thing that I feel like not playing into that would be bad. Even his name is Nox and he got really popular, but I'll put him in my friend's project. An Object Show ASM game? He's the god who comes back like nothing happens. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Maybe by ASM game. That's not a term I've heard before. Bad. Maybe Bruce, or maybe it would be Milo. There's a type of game on Roblox, basically just Dead by Daylight. Oh, okay. Oh, asymmetrical multiplayer. I get what you mean. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Man, I really like the idea of asymmetrical multiplayer games. But I feel like I just don't really like them, a lot of them. I think there was one called Evolve that was like kind of promising. I think the idea is that they were like, you have your big monster that one of the players is, and then they evolve the longer they survive, or like the more players they kill, something like that. Really cool idea, but I think I don't know why it didn't take off. I don't know. Microtransaction, people are very long. Microtransactions and weird handling of glitches and stuff. Since I'm a dev, I got Dev Killer. That's just RSI. He doesn't do anything there because he's a good person that doesn't want to kill anyone. It's kind of fun. This wouldn't go good. No. There should be some sort of interaction with town at this point. The village chieftain should either try to get more information out of Ren, or Maps in the game kind of has that because he eats souls and gets stronger, and more people he kills, he gets faster. Oh. Faster killing. That's kind of fun. But I think for Evolve, it was more like you start as like either you start as like a baby or like, and then as you kill things, you grow into an adult, or maybe is kind of like a monster evolving kind of deal. I don't fully remember. I just remember thinking it was interesting. Gotta keep on moving. Yeah. Assholes get. It needs to be about something. Oh, easy. They run into. They see a shipment of food. The village. Boom. That gives them a reason to talk to the village chief, and then maybe try and glean a little bit of information. Then yeah. Hobby shows are great because there's some really good like hobby shows and there's some really dark and sad ones. I think one putting level on so much it's peak. I don't know if I'll fully watch it. Like, it's been long enough since I watched that video essay that I could probably just watch it and not fully remember everything, but I like the CRT effects. I didn't realize it like it. Loop, I've had this for so long. I've had these since like October. No, I don't think every stream has had them. All the Lisa and Unbeatable streams did. I don't think I had it on when I was doing game dev streams though. You're cooking? What are you cooking up? Yeah, no, I didn't have it on. Your game is so cool sometimes. You know what? The brain is a fascinating piece of natural technology. That. Actually, Gleam. Chip to Basilisk. They figure out it's kind of rocky. Figure out it's kind of rocky. Back to the ruin. You can't realize shit, lol. Yeah, no. It's kind of crazy how sometimes you just like brain just doesn't work. I don't know. My username is Floop and Deep. And then the vid says Floop Deep. Oh yeah. Wait a second. Oh, you know what it is. It's like your username and your channel are like two different things. Oh, your username and your channel name. So Floop and Dupe is your channel name, while Floop Dupe -S7C is like your username. And it's hitting you with your username instead of your channel name. Back to the room, and then this time or just I don't know, just spell archaeologist every time. Yet to this damage. In an area that hasn't been since doesn't say comment so with my name so much because nobody excites me on YouTube with name Floop and Dupe. It's easy to find me because my show and my channel are easy to find. Battle or Jeep? Interesting. I guess yeah, Floop and Dupe is like a thing. What happens when you look up a hat on like a perfectly clean account? Just Google a hat. Oh, there's a hut, which is like some sort of indie ghost show. But that's AAHAT. I'm not up here. Damn. And then I guess if we Google Ooh. You are the first channel to come up. Maybe hat wasn't the best username for metrics. I just got a drink of water. My dog fell down the stairs. My dog is okay though. I guess that's just dog things. I wouldn't know. I have cats. Scared the shit out of me though. There are some times where I swear my cats have, like, fully jumped down the stairs, but I can't prove it because they just kind of chill after doing so, because cats are like that. Also, wait, I want to try a hat 92. Okay, a hat 92 gets me there immediately. It is entirely me. Goddamn. What's the first short that it's that one? So strange. Hold on, no. It's so fucking hard to. Yeah, you have to specify a hat 92. Yeah. Hold on, let me bring my thing over. If you Google a hat 92, it's specifically me. But it's so strange that it gives me this short, and then also this one, and the second one being a 72 view Final Fantasy 14 short. It's crazy. I think my problem also is I can't find a place with a hat Deltarune. I can't find a place with people. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, you can on the shorts. I think my issue is that I haven't posted any, like, actual... I've posted a couple actual videos, but... like, most of these are not anything substantial. Like, these are just videos for games that I've made. I put out a new video with bug fixes. And then this was me doing... I think this was before the full Unbeatable demo came out. This was white label. I'm kind of sad they didn't have this in the full game. But alas. And then that clip. This clip of me beating up a Mizusune under 4 minutes. This is actually really funny. I actually really like this one. Like, I'm just fighting this. Hold on. The quality is absolutely awful. What the fuck? Why does the quality suck? And then the octopus just leaves, and I'm like looking around. I'm like looking at my minimap, and it's saying it's above me. But it's just not there. And then I look back up, octopus lands on my head. It's the stupidest shit ever. I love it. Yeah, and then that's the end of the 1 year anniversary where I'm finishing up Silksong. I say finishing up, beating Act 2 somehow. Yeah. I do need to make some actual full-scale videos. I feel like I'm kinda missing out on that. Oh wait, I do come up when I search up a hat unbeatable. Though, yet again, it's just the shorts. The fucking octopus. Yes, I love New Udra. New Udra's so cool. But you can't get me talking about Monster Hunter, because then we're never gonna get back on track again. But yeah, it's a fire octopus that doesn't have eyes. It's real sick. But yeah, I'm surprised you can't find me if you search up a hat Deltarune or Unbeatable. Actually, dang it, you got me looking up metrics. I'm gonna look up a hat Lisa and see if that gives me anything either. Nope, that doesn't give you anything. Which makes sense. I've put out like 3 shorts on Lisa. I don't think any of them have done all that well. Actually, maybe only 2 right now. I don't know. Is today a Lisa short? I think so. Bro, I never get anything done on stream. Oh yeah, today was the 2nd Lisa short. I have 477 views. Not too bad. What appears when I search you up? I found your channel immediately. I'm also using like my business emails YouTube account, so it's got like nothing. If I just search up Floop. Alright, Floop, I don't see you. Floop Dupe. If I search up Floop Dupe, you are the 2nd channel to come up. Bring this over. Oh. Yeah, I found it. I googled Floop Dupe, no space, and you're the 2nd one. Actually, wait. Can I add you as like a... I'm gonna subscribe on that. Her video's the 3rd one. Oh, but this is me on my YouTube account. Hold on. Let me go back to Blank Slate. Yeah, on the Blank Slate, you're high on the list. It is just that 2nd one, but not bad, I'd say. This motherfucking video keeps coming up. I didn't know about the lore. Shit, it's like 12:30. Alrighty. I gotta fully lock in on this. Back to PlayStation. Despite the saying not to lists report their findings to the group. Not my show, just the cover. That's a cover of a song me and my friend did. It's shit. On my show. Just the cover. Wait, the art on the cover is Friday Night Funkin' based. Hold on. Oh, I guess yeah, you got the one of them in the left, one on the right, and then one in the top middle. That makes sense, makes sense. Good causes. On that. Curious. I was gonna make an RSI Friday Night Funkin' mod, but I can't make chromatic. I don't entirely know what you mean by that. I've never done Friday Night. Okay, I got both fandom and object. Dang, you got on object show wiki? That's pretty sick. Sick. For village back so this Object show wiki record player got into the list of 2 canon trans girls. Hell yeah. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised. I know that there's quite a few object shows. I would have thought that there'd be more. I'm not gonna lie. There's no trans girl reps in object shows. Yeah. Huh. I would have thought there'd be more, Mecca. The trans guys list is 287? Huh. I feel like that's kind of interesting. I feel like trans guys are usually underrepresented in like media and stuff. I don't know. Maybe there's like a skew in the amount of trans guys that make object shows rather than trans girls. Then slash Bruce. I cannot spell convinced. Is that convinced? Yeah. I'm a master of doing this one. But there's a lot of non-binary reps for school, like 500 plus, damn. That I kinda expected, because, like, it's literal object shows. And objects don't tend to have gender. I know that, like, a trope in object shows is that they're, like, also people, I think. But, alright. Also, BFDI Season 5, aka Teapot the Power of Two, is non-binary, which is cool. That is true. We love our non-binaries. We know that non-binary people will never turn into robots. You can't put code in someone who's not binary. Does this mean that robots can only have two genders because they have to be binary? Oh god. Things to realize. Then passes kidnaps them for the Mm. Think the woke robot age is coming. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm not going to talk with you. Yeah. I can't spell. I also can't spell, if you've noticed how awfully I've been typing. But yeah, get some good rest. I assume you're probably not gonna get 8 hours at this time, but I hope you can get as much as you possibly can. I should probably also go to bed real soon, so, but yeah. Thanks for popping in. The town's full. Which also kind of coincides with me actually kind of finishing the arc. Abbreviated. Also, I'm getting love for drawing Flip-A-Clip. Yes, I love Flip-A. Kiki Flipnote is my favorite Flip-A-Clip animator. But yeah, respect, right? Emma. I'd probably rate out the friends, the pink bitches. Yeah, I think this is like, this is good. Boom, okay. Alrighty. I'm going to hit away. This would be fun. Do so. Load asterisks. The score of Facebook. Is that not how you spell asterisks? Aster. How do you spell official either? Okay, I apparently can't do anything. Alrighty, so we got a good amount done today, which is nice, because usually I kind of didn't expect to get too much done, but what do you do? Getting like at least a brief plot down and having thought about the plot for like 3-ish hours is really good. But yeah, okay. Raid is almost happening. Everyone who popped in, thank you for doing so. I really appreciate that you decided to spend your time here with me. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye.